Today we are build quality testing the Realme 10 Pro 5G. The Realme 9 Pro, if you remember, was Realme's first catastrophic bend failure due to a poorly built structure and also failing in every test. So has Realme learned its lesson and improved on the 10 Pro? Again, it's great to see a good quality free case inside the box, fits perfectly, and if you want, you may use it instead of a third party case. The Realme 10 Pro itself looks fine, incredibly shiny like glass, though kind of a fingerprint magnet. A simple yet elegant design with those huge camera rings containing the 108 megapixel primary lens. No issues in the looks department, and at this point of time, the build seems to be okay in the trial bend. We are really hoping that Realme has learned their lesson from the poorly built 9 Pro. The rest of the stuff includes the valuable 33 watts SuperVOOC fast charging adapter. Another good thing on the 10 Pro is the new Realme UI 14.0 based on Android 12. Is the glass protection on the Realme 10 Pro also going to fail our scratch resistance test like the 9 Pro? So on the display is the 15.93 megapixel front facing selfie CMOS camera with a 2.45 aperture. On the dual camera setup is the Samsung S5 KHM6 sensor, primary 108 megapixel camera at f1.75 with digital image stabilization and a secondary 2 megapixel Galaxy Core GC02MI sensor at f2.4 for portrait shots. As you know, the Realme 9 Pro was a fail in every aspect, including the scratch test, which frankly speaking is quite common on BBK devices and Realme except the X series due to poor quality tempered glass protection. It should be a pleasant surprise if the 10 Pro actually manages to survive all the blade abuse we are throwing at it. On the other hand, screens with good quality glass protections like that of Corning generally does great against scratch abuses. The Realme 10 Pro 5G does manage to pass the first hurdle, that is the scratch test, a welcome change compared to the 9 Pro. Now on to fun stuff with value, the bend test. For the actual build quality, the most important test of this video, especially since the previous version 9 Pro was the first real catastrophic fail in the history of Realme. Has Realme learned and improved from the one and only big disaster? Good going at least at this first stage, not too much flex, only a little towards the upper half from the first display side bend. Again, the 10 Pro seems to be holding on much longer compared to the early failure of the 9 Pro. A similar flex angle as the first, with the most bend angle at the upper half with the left side facing up. But kudos to Realme for taking serious note of the poorly built 9 Pro. Realme is back on track with the 10 Pro as one of the strongest budget to mid devices. Now let's do the drop impact test, which wasn't quite possible on the 9 Pro due to obvious reasons. A total of 6 drops from 4 different angles. First 2 drops from low pocket height on the backside and screen side, and then 4 high drops from the bottom, top, back and display side angles. We can expect some minor dents and breaks on the plastic edges, quite common on these type of builds with plastic sides. No device should be failing the low drops, and the Realme 10 Pro does just that, easily passing both pocket drops. Surprising to see no minor dents or plastic cracks on the plastic edges. Great going. Next two final high drops from the camera unit side and display side. As you can see, there are no visible signs of destruction, glass shatter or physical damage or on the software functions. Realme has improved by a mile since the last failed mission. The Realme 10 Pro 5G passes the drop test without a scratch.